Saddle up, saddle up, saddle up, saddle up, saddle up. This is the story of 26 men who rode the Arizona Territory. High is the glory of 26 men whose courage helped to build the territory. 26 men who saddled up and then rode out to answer duty's call. 26 men who lived to ride again and fight for the rights and the liberty of all. This is the story of 26 men enforcing law within the territory. Praise be the glory of 26 men who rode the Arizona Territory. Ride on, ride on, ride on.
26 men, carefully chosen for their courage and ability, formed the Arizona Rangers. Fame and public acclaim was not their objective. This is perhaps why the story of these 26 men has never been told until now. Wednesday, July 17th, 1903. At 12:09 hours, a wounded inmate was found in the prison print shop. He had been knifed in the upper region of his abdomen. The prisoner was identified as Eric Wagner, serving from 5 to 10 years for counterfeiting. At 12:13 hours, Wagner died without naming his killer. Wagner's death became page 1 of Arizona Rangers case file 3394. Same date. Ranger Clint Travis was assigned to the case. Conducting an investigation at the prison, Ranger Travis established a motive for the brutal killing of Eric Wagner. A counterfeiter of wide notoriety, Wagner had somehow managed to engrave a set of counterfeit plates while working in the prison print shop. A search was made for the plates, but they were not found. Identity of the killer was still unknown. Saturday, July 20th, 1903. Cain G. Devers was released from prison after serving 8 years for armed robbery with intent to kill.
Got a match? I won't be able to meet you for a couple of days.
You're not thinking of keeping those plates for yourself, are you, Hatch?
Well, I can't take a chance on leaving here as long as the Rangers are around.
Don't cross me, Hatch. Same thing that happened to Wagner can happen to you.
Cain! Over here! Howdy, Cain.
Howdy.
Got your letter.
Thanks for coming and bringing the horse.
You look real good, boy. Real good.
We'll talk later. Right now, let's get out of here. I've had 8 years of it, and I've got a lot of ground to cover to make up for it.
I need that money to buy the counterfeit plates from Hatch. They're mine. I had Wagner make them.
About the only place I know you get money like that would be from your father.
Mark Devers, he wouldn't give me the right time of day.
Mark Devers always give a man another chance. Now, you being his son...
Forget it. I don't need him. Remember how we used to take a bank in the old days?
The way your father taught us? Sure do.
We're going to take the Yuma Bank.
Sounds like a batch of fun. Ain't robbed a bank in a coon's age.
You ride on into Yuma and set it up. I'll meet you over there tomorrow afternoon.
What name you be traveling under?
Gordon. Mike Gordon.
Tomorrow afternoon, Yuma.
Right.
Kind of funny, isn't it? Counterfeit plates being made in prison. Isn't there some regulation against that, Captain?
Well, laugh your way through this file on Cain Devers, the discharged prisoner. Mark Devers was his father.
Doesn't mean anything to me.
Mark was top gun in this territory 10 years ago. Took a lot of banks and quite a few railroads.
What happened to him?
No one seems to know.
There's still a standing reward of $10,000 for him. Any pictures of Mark?
None. Forget it. Rangers can't accept rewards. I wouldn't put anything past Cain Devers. Pick up his trail and I have a hunch you'll find those plates. Start back at the prison. Might be an old-timer who knew Mark Devers.
It's a start anyway.
And a good ranger would use the prison grapevine, if he could get in on it.
I'm in on it. That's how I found out about those plates. I'll keep in touch.
Oh, Travis. Wagner was a real artist. He had to be to make those plates in prison. But there's another kind of artist on this case.
Who's that?
The man who killed Wagner and got those plates. Watch your step.
You men looking for Mike Gordon?
You're looking for a job, mister. You better get in line.
I don't look for jobs. I give them. I am Mike Gordon.
My name's Frank Bulow. I understand you're hiring cowhands, Mr. Gordon.
I start a trail drive in the morning. I pay top wages.
Fair enough. When do you pay?
The end of the drive.
Nothing doing. Half of it now and half when the job's done.
Well, you men feel the same way about it?
Sure they do. They're just too ornery to speak up.
Well, I'll have to go to the bank and make a withdrawal for it. Like to come along?
Be more than happy to. Don't be bashful, boys. Let's take a look at the color of the man's money.
You men might as well come along, too. You men can wait over there.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to make a withdrawal. Do as I say. Otherwise, my men will kill everyone in here. Put all your money in there. Now make your feet grow to the floor for the next 5 minutes. Holler, and you'll be dead.
Thank you.
You go with me to get some supplies. The rest of you men wait outside.
Most satisfying bank holdup in a coon's age. It's just like the old days.
Stop talking, Pop, and let's ride.
Sure would have liked to seen the faces on them cowpokes when they found out they were part of a holdup. Too bad Junior, old man, busted up. You made an unholy pair.
Shut up, I'm counting.
Of course, there never was anybody like Mike Devers. Never will be.
You talk too much.
I saw Mark a couple of years back in Phoenix at a rodeo. Your kid brother was with him. That's the reason Mark was there, to see him ride. That kid sure has growed. And Mark sure thinks the world of him. By the sun rises and sets and Todd. Anything wrong, Kay?
There's not enough money here for one, Pop. Let alone two.
I don't like the ugly suggestion in your voice, son.
Sorry, Pop, that's the way it is. I need the money. Got a date down the trail, and then to Tucson.
I guess Mark had figured you right. Said you's no good.
Said you talk too much. Cain!
Coffee?
I believe in getting to business. Have you got the plates?
I have.
I managed to scrape up a little less than $2,000.
No, I've been thinking, Cain. Talk on the prison grapevine is there's a man below the border who will pay $1 American for 4 good counterfeits.
Why don't you say what you mean? You want more money for the plates?
I took a big risk getting them out of prison for you.
Well, you're taking a bigger risk now.
Yeah. Knowing you and knowing that you killed Wagner, I thought of that, too. That's why I brought a friend.
That's an old trick. How do I know there's anyone up there?
You don't.
How much?
5,000.
5,000? Where can I get that kind of money?
That's your problem.
Where's the next meeting place?
Tucson.
Where in Tucson?
You get the money. I'll pass the word. Oh, and Cain, at the next meeting, leave your gun behind. Guns make me nervous.
All right, mister. Crawl or draw? Anybody home?
Cain! Cain, how are you? You
Let me look at you. Hey, last time I saw you, you must have been about 9 or 10. Now you must be about
18 almost.
That makes you a grown man. Is, Top Gun around?
Dad had to go into town. We're getting a load of breeding stock tomorrow. He had to make some arrangements.
That gives us more time to get acquainted. Come on, give me a hand.
Sure thing.
Hey, what's new?
Well, I wouldn't know. I don't get off the reservation much.
Why bury yourself? Why don't you take a ride into Yuma? Kick up your heels a bit. Understand there's some cute little fillies over there.
Would you take me, Cain?
Sure thing, we'll make a night of it.
Ah, no. Forget it. Dad wouldn't let me. By the way, does, Dad know you're home?
No, I don't think so.
You've been in prison, haven't you?
Who told you that?
Dad. Oh, he told me all about himself, too, about why he changed his name from Mark Devers, everything. He said it makes him feel better. Look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean
Forget it, kid. Some people win, some people lose. I lost. I guess it's because I got the old man's blood in my veins.
It's good to have you back, though. You're gonna stay, aren't you?
I don't know.
I hope so. Gets lonesome around here. No one to talk to, nothing to do, work 6 days a week and go to church on Sunday.
Church?
Yeah. Dad's even a deacon.
What's that?
Oh, you know, the guy that collects all the money.
Well, that figures.
I'm thinking about running away from home.
You have?
Yeah. Ranching's not for me. I want some excitement. I want to see things. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. How would you like to ride with me?
You mean you want me with you, Cain?
Sure thing. That's what I came back mostly for.
Give me your word. No matter what happens, no matter what Dad said, you'll take me with you.
I give you my word, no matter what happens. Now, come on, let's go and get some oats for the horse, and we'll talk about some exciting new trails.
Even down.
Mark Devers is dead, Cain. I buried him on this ranch 10 years ago. I tried to talk you into coming in with me. You wouldn't quit.
Save your sermon, Deacon. I told you the reason I came here. Money.
I haven't got that kind of money.
This ranch tells me different.
Even if I had it, I'd have to have a good reason to give it to you.
I told you, I want to start fresh in Tucson.
Well, start here, son. I need you, you know that. But if you stay as a cowhand, not a gun hand.
A man sticks to what he's been taught, so I'll push on. But I'll not forget you turned me down. Come on, Todd.
You'll push on by yourself, Cain. Todd's not going.
Let him decide for himself.
How can he? He's not even 18.
You seem to forget that when I was 18, you taught me how to rob a bank, handle a gun, and slap leather.
Do you think I'm proud of it? It hurts. And I've had to live with that past.
I had to live 8 years in prison because of what you taught me.
Wait outside, Todd. What kind of talk you been filling the boy full of?
The same kind of talk you pumped into me.
But Todd's like a puppy dog, gnawing on a shoe. He thinks he's ready to take on the whole world.
Maybe he is.
When he does, I want to know he has a fighting chance.
He wouldn't have a fighting chance with me. That is what you're trying to tell me, isn't it?
Maybe. I taught Todd one thing. Maybe you'll understand, maybe not. When a man dies, he doesn't leave much. Just a monument made of mortar. And then, sometimes he leaves a monument to his soul. I sort of thought Todd would be my monument.
How much money are you willing to pay me to ride out of here alone?
I didn't think a man could be all bad, Cain.
How much money you got?
18, maybe 1900.
Get it. There's more money in there.
Well, that money's for breeding stock being delivered tomorrow. I borrowed it from the bank.
Look, Cain, look, if it's too much trouble, maybe I'd just better stay here and forget about it.
No trouble at all. I kept my word. You could ride with me.
Well, I'll tell Dad goodbye, huh?
I wouldn't. You understand. Saddle up a couple of horses, and we've got a lot of trails to cover. Come on.
My name is Reining, Arizona Rangers.
What are my chances of beating the devil, Captain?
100 to 1. Against.
I don't mind going. Just hate the man who's sending me.
Cain Devers?
How'd you know?
Sheriff told me about the holdup. Cain answered the other man's description. Did Cain say anything to you about counterfeit money?
That's why he took the bank, to get the money, to buy the counterfeit plates.
Where was he going? Did he say that?
Had his sight set on Tucson.
Thanks for notifying Captain Reining.
You got here fast.
I wasn't far away.
Any reward?
If there is, I'll see that you get it.
I got your message at the Tucson saloon. Let's have the plates.
You know, I've been thinking again, Cain. You and me should be...
Hey, Cain! There's nothing up here but a rifle!
That's my kid brother.
You're lucky. I'm an only child. Before you kill me, you'd better open that package.
There's only one plate here.
I know. Takes two to make money. You kill me and you'll never get the other one. Just like I was saying before, well, you and me should be partners.
Don't have any choice, do I?
No. You're kind of young, aren't you, boy?
18.
What's that got to do with it?
A lot. Boy hasn't killed, he's still got a conscience. He's apt to want to keep it. Might even go blabbing to the law.
Kid's all right. He won't go running off at the mouth. Make no mistake about it.
That'll be your mistake, not mine. How about my rifle?
Barney!
Watch where you're going, old man.
I was a few years younger, right?
Howdy, gents. What's your pleasure?
Some food. Bring it over to the table.
Hey, Barney.
How be you, Clint?
Just fine, Barney.
Come on in.
Okay.
Ranger Howard went through here a couple of weeks ago, manhunting. You doing the same?
Maybe you can help me. Seen this man in town?
Sure looks familiar. Cain Devers.
No, Devers.
Darn right I seen him. I just finished my noonday meal and was pushing out the saloon and bumped him. I knew he was no good. I could tell by his bad manners. He had no bringing up.
Take care of my horse.
You just stand steady, Ranger. Give me your gun. With your left hand. Barney, the man you saw in the picture, I want you to give him a message. Tell him a dead man's waiting for him.
A dead man?
Mark Devers. If he doesn't start down this way to meet me, I'm coming up there. I'll be keeping company with the ranger, so make sure you deliver my message. You can put your hands down.
Mark Devers hasn't been heard of for 10 years. Why'd he come back?
To kill a man.
You'd kill your own son? Why?
No. Let's just say I'm building a monument.
I don't understand.
Neither did Cain.
There's a dead man waiting you.
What are you talking about?
That's what he said. And he said for you to start walking. If you didn't, he was coming here. His name was Mark Devers.
Dad! What are you gonna do?
Like the man said, walk out to meet him.
You can't do that. You can't just kill him. That's our father. That's my father. But you're not gonna. I'm not gonna let you see?
I told you that kid was a mistake.
You're not leaving. You're my partner. There's a $10,000 reward on that man, Mark Devers. We'll split 50-50.
I know how you feel, but you're wrong.
I was wrong to teach Cain how to use a gun.
Hey, Top Gun! I'm walking down to meet you.
He's 20 years faster than you. What proof you got you can outdraw him?
I've lived 53 years. In this day and age, that's plenty proof. And don't try to stop me. No use you dying.
first time I ever saw a dead man come back to the living just so he could die again.
This is the story of 26 men who rode the Arizona Territory. High is the glory of 26 men whose courage helped to build the territory. 26 men who saddled up and then rode out to answer duty's call. 26 men who lived to ride again and fight for the rights and the liberty of all. This is the story of 26 men enforcing law within the territory. Praise be the glory of 26 men who rode the Arizona Territory. Ride on.